Okay, so before we dive into this below, let's discuss some kind of facts and statistics on what I call the 3 C's, which is climaxing, coming, and creaming. So climaxing is what I say when I'm referring to having an orgasm. There are 12 different types of orgasms that the female body can experience, each one a little different because of the way it is stimulated. Number 2, when I say coming, I am referring to female squirting. I don't like the terminology squirting, and so a lot of times I will say coming. Now, only about 50% of women have the ability to squirt. Now, when we're talking about creaming, we are talking about female ejaculation, which squirting and ejaculation get put underneath the umbrella term of female ejaculation, even though they are 2 different things. Female ejaculation is when a woman is able to excrete a milky white substance that looks like semen. Now, when it comes to creaming, they say on average, only about 5% of women have the ability to cream. Remember, creaming is the milky white substance. However, I believe these statistics are skewed because I believe a lot of women don't realize they're creaming when they are creaming, and a lot of women don't realize that they are coming when they are actually coming. And that's because when we look at mainstream porn, it always exacerbates what is happening with the female body. So everything is overdone and over theatrical. So when a woman climaxes, it's this unbelievable, like screaming at the top of her lungs like a raged fucking animal. Can that happen? Yes. Does it always happen? No. When we see female squirting, it is like the fire hose type of squirming. And when we see female creaming, it is like this just exuberant amount of cream that comes out of a woman. All can happen, yes, but not all the time. So when you message me and you say things like, hey, I don't know how to come, please clarify for me what you are using the word come for. Are you meaning I can't reach a climactic orgasm? I can't squirt. I can't cream? Because like I said, the ability of each woman is dependent on each woman. So there are women who can do all 3. There are women who can do a combo of the 3. There are some women who can only experience 1. So if you cannot come, you cannot cream, or you cannot ejaculate, that is common, right? Like we said, the statistics are pretty varied, anywhere between 5 and 50%. So if you don't have that capability, no matter how hard you try, your body will not be able to produce an orgasm that way because it's just not meant to. Typically, every single woman can experience an orgasm. Like I said, there are 12 different types of orgasms. I'm not going to go over all of them. Go look at my old videos. There's a bunch of information on them. There are 12 different types. So typically, if a woman cannot orgasm via penetration, which everyone is told that women can, that's not true. Only 18% of women can actually come and or cream and or squirt or climax via penetration. If penetration is not working for you, try one of the other 11 areas, because there are 11 other areas that can be stimulated. Most importantly, we want to talk about the smit. And you know, when I say smit, what I really mean, but I can't say it. But the smit is the key to a lot of female climaxing, because about 75% of women can climax via clit stimulation. I just said it. Oh well. If you are struggling with having an orgasm during smex or solo sessions, stop focusing on having the orgasm. And I know that seems counterproductive for people. They're like, that's the whole point. No, the whole point is connection, intimacy with your partner and or yourself. The whole point is to feel good, to relax, to be less stressed, to be present in that moment with that person or with yourself if it's a solo session. So stop focusing on, oh my God, I need to achieve this orgasm. This isn't a fucking test. This isn't a to-do list. This is your opportunity to explore your body and your partner's body without letting all of other life shit get in the way. And I know that's easier said than done sometimes, but sometimes we also have to give ourselves the permission to let go and just be present in the moment during sex for ourselves and our partners. Achieving an orgasm is as much of a mental game as a physical game. And a lot of people will be like, well, what do you mean? It physically happens to my body. Yes, but there are so many things mentally that can pull you out of the moment. And if you hyperfixate on an orgasm, and you try to apply logic to an orgasm, or you get in your head about having an orgasm and you hyperfixate on it, what will happen? You will be unable to achieve an orgasm, because an orgasm isn't meant to be mental. It's meant to be physical. It's meant to be full body experiencing. It's meant for you to get out of your head and to sink into your body and feel the most amount of carnal pleasure that your body is capable of. The second you make it a mental game or get in your head about it is the second you get pulled out of the moment. And I understand that that's easier said than done, to get out of your heads during partner play or solo play, because a lot of people will suffer from disruptive thoughts. If you've never heard of a disruptive thought is something that occurs in your mind during either solo play or partner play, and it basically pulls you out of the moment. So this can be something as small as like seeing freaking laundry in the corner of the freaking room, and all of a sudden you think, oh my God, I have so much laundry to do. Boom, you're instantly pulled out of the moment with your sex session or your partner play or your solo play. This could be catching your thigh at the wrong angle and then you're obsessing about how bad your thigh looks. This could be a smell or a sound that completely pulls you out of the moment and makes you sit in your head and think, oh my God, what do I look like? How does my partner see me during this session? I wonder what face I'm making. And it takes you out of the full body experience that sex and solo play is supposed to be about. In order to eliminate disruptive thoughts, sometimes you have to prepare for your SMEX and solo sessions in order to achieve this full body being able to be present in the moment. So this can look like having to clean up the room ahead of time, making sure you light candles, maybe taking a bath so you're a little bit more relaxed. And it also means giving yourself the permission to leave everything at the fucking door and allow yourself to be in that moment and feel that amount of pleasure, because you're meant to leave everything at the door. Sex and orgasms and pleasure is meant to be something that is experienced within your whole body. It is meant to help decrease stress. It is meant to help connect and be intimate and just share something with yourself and with your partner. It is meant to be fun and free and lighthearted. And it won't be like that if you can't learn to let things go when you walk into a session. It won't be like that if you can't give yourself the permission to just be in the moment with that person or with yourself and connect with them on a soul level. Because sex, it's more than just. It is connection and it is intimacy. And you and your partner both deserve for you to be present, either if you're with a partner or you're doing solo play.